Hello guys, so today we have Sahil Sheikh with us and right now we are in Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. So we'll ask Sahil a couple of questions about how has the overall journey in Canada been. So Sahil has moved around 2 to 3 years back in Canada in I think 2022 for the course Hospitality Management in the Lambton College. So it was his 2 year course. So let's ask him a couple of questions like how was his journey, what learnings did he get and how was the overall thing and is moving to Canada still worth it or not? So going ahead with the first question, so what do you feel about this country? Like, are you loving it here?
I'm definitely learning a lot of things here, to be honest, because back in Mumbai, I was just, in a kind of eggshell. I didn't explore much other countries, and this was one of my first countries to explore. So definitely, I'm learning here a lot, and I've met so many people, so many students. So it's a total different kind of experience, I would say.
Okay. So can you tell us like where are you working right now and what is your job role there?
That's a good question. So currently, I'm working for Fairmount, which is located in Whistler. So Whistler is one of the most beautiful places in Canada, I would say, because it's a tourist destination, right? So the property is located between the mountains. It's an amazing view, I would say. The lakes are breathtaking. I love snowboarding too. So in winter, it's like heaven for me, to be honest. So yeah, I'm loving it so far.
Okay, yeah, because what I have seen like the videos and stuff you showed me about this snowboarding and stuff, I think this is
Yes.
one of the thing in my bucket list as well and you are the one you have to teach me.
Definitely. When I was in back home, so I've never thought that I would snowboard someday, but today it's like my dream coming true. So yeah, I'm loving it here.
Great, you're so like you're taking each and everything whatever was in your bucket list.
Definitely, yes.
So going into the next question, so how was the journey of getting a job at your dream hotel, which is the Fairmont?
Okay, so I would say it wasn't that hard for me, to be honest, because I already had my friends working there, so I had a couple references. And before that, I started applying online on Indeed. Indeed is one of the best platform to get a job, I would say. And then, yeah, as I said, I had a couple references as well, right? So it wasn't a big deal of me to get a job in Fairmont, but I'm lucky enough that I'm working there right now. So
Great, great. I'm so happy for you.
thank you, man.
Okay, so what do you think, Sahil? What are the most important skills you think to grab a high-paying job here? Because there are a lot of students who have this question like what skills should I have? What's your perspective on this?
Honestly, I would say all you got to do is work hard to get a job and don't rely just on online platforms, but you should go physically, visit the places where you want to work, talk with the managers, and also especially hand over your resumes to them because you never know, your experience might be attractive enough for them to hire you. So yeah, you should just keep working hard and definitely you'll get a job. The first job which I got was in Sarnia and it was like within 25 days after moving here. So yeah, it's not that hard of a deal to get a job in Canada, but you definitely need to be struggling for that. Like just don't rely on online platforms. That's it.
No, because what I still remember is there was some reels getting viral like there are no jobs here. Students are struggling from 6 months, 7 months. But what we got to know from Sahil, like the day he moved into Sarnia. So Sarnia is a city not much crowded, and it's in Ontario, but still being a small city, not much businesses there, jobs there. Sahil still figured to get a job there. So this means your hard work, your passion plays a very important role rather than the city and the thing. So
That's right. Yeah. And one of the privileges I had was I was a chef, right? So restaurants are everywhere, all over the world. So the people, especially who belongs to hospitality industry, for them it's not very hard to get a job. And if they say so, that means they're not struggling enough.
makes sense. Okay, so next question, what do you think, where it's difficult to get a job? Like it's like in part-time or in full-time?
I would say part-time is much more difficult because you have to adjust your schedule which you got from the college, and it depends how many days you are going to the college, right? So I used to go 5 days in a row, and then Saturday, Sunday it was my days off. So I used to work part-time on my days off. So it's a bit hard, depends on the owner, on the manager as well who is hiring you. But yeah, it's not that hard, I would say, but as compared to full-time job, it's definitely hard to get a part-time job here.
Okay, so the reason I asked you this question is, there are a lot of, reels getting viral in India and like all over the world that
Yeah.
there are no jobs, this, that. So I think it's my perspective, people are too soon to judge the job market.
Right.
I think while in part-time, you should focus on, more on studying. Job is an add-on thing which you are getting. But once you are completing your course, I think you will attract more opportunities as compared to what you'll have in part-time because
That's right. Yeah.
after the studies, you have a degree, like, which is recognized from university in Canada. So it will be a cakewalk for you, not a cakewalk, but it will be an comparatively easier for you to get a full-time job because even employers want someone who is working for them like at least 40 hours a week because part-time
That's right,
it's
yeah.
not even beneficial for the employer. So I think it's a win-win for the student as well as the employer to get in the full time.
Yeah.
So the next question is, how do you think about the work-life balance here?
I would say it's great because back home I used to get 1 day off in a week, and that too I was working more than 10 hours every day, 6 days a week. Sorry. So here it's like 2 days off in a week, and once you're done with your job, no one would bother you from the workplace, especially your colleagues or your manager or no one, because the thing is they give a lot of priority to your personal life as well, unlike back home. So yeah, it's like just 5 days in a week, work there with pure dedication, and after that you are just free. I mean, all 2 days you don't even have to worry about your work at all. That's what I would say.
No,
It's like a pretty much balanced work.
Okay, I think that would be a big relief for the listener. So, Sahil, moving on to the last question, was moving abroad really worth it? And what lessons did this journey teach you?
I would say it was definitely worth it because in the initial stage I was struggling for finances and stuff before moving here. But then once I moved here, I figured it out that it's not that hard to be by yourself, to earn good money. All you got to do is make some networks, make some good connections. If you are an introvert person, to be honest, I used to be once, but not anymore. So you have to go to the places, visit like the places where you want to work, I mean, and then talk to them, make some connections. There's a lot of LinkedIn and other stuff, other kinds of app, obviously. So yeah, keep making connections, keep applying online, keep visiting physically, as I said. So it's not that hard to get a job, firstly. And then the another reason why it's totally worth is you totally get a different kind of lifestyle. The air quality, you can see the infrastructure. I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah, everything is beautiful here. I mean, I'm living in Whistler, so I'm getting a good, a taste of nature there, I would say. So it's an amazing country. All you got to do is follow the rules, be nice to people, make networks, and everything will fall apart automatically in your way. That's what I would say.
Okay, so thank you, first of all, Sahil, for answering all the questions. And what I have seen, the lifestyle you have got here, it's like pretty amazing. Like whenever I call you or text you, you're snowboarding or you're like swimming on some lake, you're moving to some city, making new friends. I think I think it was a very worth it journey for at least you, what I can say. So
yeah.
I think this depends on person to person, like how you make the whole out of this opportunity. So you have to meet new people, make like a lot of connections, this and that. So thank you so much once again, Sahil.
No
And
worries,
I
brother.
hope you will do great things in life, like what I've done till now. You'll still do much better. So all the best, and
Thank you so
I'll
much.
see
buddy.
you in some
I appreciate that.
better video with some more success.